What's up, everybody? It's Alcatraz here with my friend Alex again, and this time we'll be commentating on the second part of this fighting game series. And this is Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. In case you haven't seen the game, what it basically is both characters from Marvel and from Capcom battling to the death. And overall, my just very basic summary is that it's probably the hardest game to learn and play on this list, but is one of the most rewarding when you get it right, because the combos are just very cool looking and it's a very flashy game. But it's also one of my favorite just because it requires just a lot of skill, and it's very gratifying once you get it. I'll talk a lot about the physics of the game and the characters and basically how to learn it. I'm not sure how much it costs now. I want to say like $35.
I think I got it for $40.
Okay, so
but that was like 4 months ago.
Right, so it's probably $35, $40. It came out a couple years ago, and it's probably a game that you want to learn with people. Like, it's more of a,
like, if you want to play this game, you want to have like 4 other friends who are gonna learn it with you.
Right.
Otherwise, you're gonna get very bored.
Right, because
or play online and like get shit on, or like go to a tournament and get shit on.
Right. So overall, you'd probably want to just play it with your friends. And basically, this game requires your basic fighting game: light, medium, heavy attack. But there's also special attacks for each character, like Wolverine. You press square and X. I'm talking from PS3 standpoint. You press like square and X at the same time to do like a drill claw attack where you fly horizontally or whatever angle you choose. But for the most part, it's basically you will combo them on the ground, hit them into the air with your X button, or I think it's A.
I think it's A.
I think it's A on the Xbox controller.
Special is what it's called.
Special, and then you combo them in the air, hit them down, or super like that, like Dr. Doom just did in the air. And basically, it's very, very fast. It's a very fast-paced game. Like, a lot of the time,
there's a lot going on too, especially
Right.
with the 3-character system.
Right.
There can be 4 characters on the screen at one time.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Right. And so it's gonna take a long time to get good at it. It's been months, and I still drop the same combos I was learning when I started. But it's just very fun once you finally get it and you're locked in a very serious game with your friends. For the most part, I would say that it's like I want to say it's so fast that you almost can't do it. But a lot of the most of the major league players use a pad to play because it requires that much speed to hit the buttons. But
yeah, there's some characters like Magneto, for instance, like their combos are just so,
and Zero
and Crimson Viper,
Yeah.
like they're just so ridiculous. Like you need to be able to press the buttons so much faster than you kind of can on the PS3 controller.
Right. So let's talk about the game. It's a lot of the attacks have to hit in a couple frames, which are like fractions of a second. This is a 60 FPS game, meaning that there are 60 frames per second. So if there's a 6-frame window, you have 1/10 of a second to hit that button in time, which I've seen a 2-frame thing, which is 1/30th of a second. So that's just getting these crazy small numbers where you have to hit it. But for the most part, you can generally learn a couple combos with a certain character and be good.
Yeah, and a lot of characters, they're basic combos that'll do like half a character's health bar about, usually. It's kind of the same for every character. Like, you do your 3 hits on the ground, 3 hits in the air, and then you do an OTG, which means off the ground, and then you use your super attack.
Right.
Like, that's kind of that way with 90% of the characters in the game.
Right. Yeah, it's basic, and then it gets very difficult.
And then if you want to like do combos where you're going to do like 90% of a character's health bar, like kill a character with 1 combo, that's when it gets like stupid.
That requires a character's assist, which is so you have your main character, your point, right?
Yeah.
He's your lead-off character. You usually want him to build meter, which is down below at the bottom of the screen. You see how it says level 1. What that means is that's how many times you can use a super, or you can snap other character in, or switch. I'm not even going to keep naming all these things, but
A lot of things.
you want to have as much bar as possible, and you build bar by doing combos. And so, and you use these bars for supers like Captain America just did. See, now he's at 0 instead of 1. But, so, a lot of the time, oh, nice, dropped a beautiful combo right there. So, the point of the game is to build meter and kill the other character using that meter, but some of the times you don't even need the combo. And Oh shit, I totally just lost my train of thought. So... Shit. What was I fucking saying? Oh god, that's good. I'm losing my mind here. Like I said, it's really fast. Characters build meter combos. And for the and I was talking about assists, right? So continue combos for as much as you can. You want to call in an assist, which is R1 and L1. Your point is your lead character, and then you have your middle character, and then you have your closer, whatever the fucking name is. Anchor, that's the one. And you call them in the middle of a combo to extend it, or to do more damage, or whatever. But you can also super with one character, and then use another character's super right after it by calling him in.
That's what I like most about this, like, more about this game than any other game, is that not only you have to like learn your character and like get good at them, but you have to learn 3 different characters in order to be good, and it also like requires strategy, knowing which characters to choose, because like some characters are better as the 3rd character on your team, and some characters are better as the 1st person, and some characters have good assists, and some characters have different assists that work with different characters. So there's a lot of like strategy involved, just even outside just the basic fight, which makes it really like deep gameplay.
Right, finally, and then finally at the end, that thing you see right near the timer, it's called X Factor, and what that does is it basically makes your character on steroids and fucking ridiculous, and they just do like 300% damage.
Yeah, they do like 3 times damage, and like they move
like, faster.
Like some characters get moving so fast you can't even like control them.
Yeah, exactly. Like a bunch of my characters do that.
Like Wolverine just gets insane.
Some Wesker gets stupid fast.
Yeah.
And so let's talk about actually who the characters are now that we've mentioned it. For the best character in this game is Virgil,
who's from Devil May Cry.
From Devil May Cry. He's just very, very good.
His attacks are also like wide swinging, so they kind of hit you wherever you are.
Yeah, he's just a very good character.
And he can teleport.
And then also up there at the top, Zero from Mega Man X.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom and Magneto. I run Doctor Doom, and his assists, hidden missiles, like the one you just saw right there, is very, very good. It's very good for interrupting, but it does have its drawbacks and sometimes can interrupt your own combos. But for the most part, very solid assist. And he can also use Plasma Beam, which is a beam assist also. Just very, very good assist. Still up at the top there, Wesker, Wolverine, Akuma, some of these characters you're seeing here.
You get quite a variety. There's 52 characters, I think.
Something like that. A lot of the characters, probably like 12, 13, 14. No, probably more than that. Probably 20.
Probably 20 are like...
20 are just not used.
Yeah.
For the most part, it is a very good... Oh, happy birthday, bitch!
Yeah, so if you call in an assist, your opponent can actually hit the assist, like Patrick just did right here to me with Wolverine. So you can take out 2 characters in the same time.
That's why you can't just spam assists, because they actually take damage.
And when you assist characters take more damage than
they take like double or triple damage sometimes.
Yeah.
And some characters who don't have as much health, like Akuma, just will get shanked if you get a happy birthday, which is killing 2 characters at the same time for his birthday.
But it is a really good assist, though, so it's kind of like a gamble.
Right. Very good drawback. Or very, even sort of thing.
Yeah, good balance.
This video is actually almost over, but if you guys like it, then make sure to comment and say that we should do this more, or any of the fighting games that we're actually playing. We'd be happy to make more fighting game videos, because he and I are pretty even in most games. But remember to like, comment, subscribe, send it to your friends. Have a good day.
And if you have a lot of spare time, buy this game. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. But you have to have friends. Sucks. Bye.